you're like, oh man, is this gonna be oily? And just, it actually is not oily at all.
Surprise, the boss is here. The boss is here.
Hi.
Yes, it's the most famous boy in the wheelchair rolling
Hey
brain.
guys, I'm wearing my anti-MAGA shirt. I was not a, if you guys follow me anywhere on like Facebook, you guys know that I wasn't a super big Biden fan, was a super big Harris fan, but I got the shirt because I live in Texas and I want to make them feel how they tried to make us feel with their MAGA hats and MAGA shirts. So I wear this pretty frequently around Houston, Texas, and get lots of stares from white people. And sometimes I even get a great shirt from white people, which is pretty cool as well. So wearing that. But if you're here for a review, let's go ahead and get into it. I put on my Instagram story asking if you guys wanted to see a review for this new product by a black woman-owned business called Black Girl Sunscreen. It's their new Black Girl Sunscreen Make It Matte. And you know, so far, just overall, I've actually really liked this product.
Oh my God, I ain't gonna lie, I liked it that.
With a few discrepancies we're going to discuss in the video as well. And so I'm also going to be talking about a comparison to this super product called the Unseen Sunscreen by Supergoop. I am going to do a little bit of a comparison to both of these so you guys can get a little bit of just to, like, which one should you buy? Just to give you guys a little bit more background about me, I have a mostly oily skin, so that means I have to deal with potentially a lot of clogged pores, which is why I did not buy the original Black Girl Sunscreen, because from the product list, it looked like I would probably have some clogged pore issues, potentially. So it just made me steer clear from it. But when they released this one, this Black Girl Sunscreen Make It Matte, I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta try it. And I know it's called Black Girl Sunscreen, but it can be used for men's skin, you know, obviously because we probably do different activities. Your skin is your skin. So no matter if it's tailored to women or men, usually you can use almost the exact same products. And so this sunscreen both of these sunscreens are actually chemical sunscreens versus physical sunscreens, or mineral sunscreens often called as well. What that means is that the chemical sunscreen actually is when you put on your skin, it allows, when sun penetrates, the damaging UVA or UVB rays hit your skin, it actually transforms it into thermal energy, and then it gets released back out into the atmosphere, versus your skin just sucking it up and then you starting to look older as you age. Mineral sunscreens, on the other hand, are more, and that's why they call them physical as well. It actually prevents the sun, the damaging UVA and UVB rays from actually getting into your skin first. There's been a lot of conflicting information of like, oh, chemical sunscreen can cause acne because they're actually transferring it into thermal energy, and that thermal energy then impacts your skin. There have not been any like reputable studies that have shown that actually happens, that it's like chemical sunscreens can cause acne because of the way it transfers into thermal energy. Most of the times, if you're having an issue with a chemical sunscreen and you're getting acne because of it, it's likely because you may be having a reaction to a specific ingredient within the product versus the way that it's protecting you. So to keep that in mind, if you have seen something that I haven't read, because I looked into this a lot, because I was like, do I want to use physical, do I want to use or mineral, do I want to use chemical? And so I did a lot of research into this to try to make sure that I was using the best protection. And almost every dermatologist that I've seen has said it really doesn't matter, as long as you don't have any allergies or any known irritation from some specific sunscreen protector. And so that is important. So this product specifically, it says it's made, it's cruelty free, it's reef safe, it's natural. I kind of have an issue with naming chemical sunscreen natural because it, like, the fact that it's chemical implies that it's not necessarily natural, but you know.
Who are me to judge? Leandra, who are me to judge? You better go tell them people, girl. Who are me to judge? Me. Child.
So, packaging wise, it comes in this black box. The box is pretty cool. I mean, I think I've seen a bunch of like black owned brands who kind of look like this. When you go into like the beauty shop, and it seems very similar to like some other black owned brands, that how they do some of their labeling. Maybe they use the same graphics people or something. I don't know. You know, a lot of these graphics people get recycled. So, what about this product? So this is what the boxing comes in. So my first complaint, product wise, we're going to talk about the actual product within this, but immediately when I opened this product, I had this happen. And you take a look, the screen, the top cracked almost immediately when I opened the box. And I was like, is this common? Like, I looked on like some of the reviews, and it's actually very common that their packaging, like the actual that holds the product, cracks almost way too frequently. And that's pretty surprising. So I hope they really like revamp the packaging so this is not a consistent thing.
I can't. This is the most ghetto shit I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, it didn't have much of an effect on the product, but that is pretty concerning, because then it makes you wonder, like, well, if the packaging's bad, well, is the product going to be just as faulty as the packaging? Which I didn't really find that to be the case. Pumping wise, it did take a little bit of time to get it to be consistently pumping out. But that, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes it just, with the way the nature of these pumps, that sometimes it just doesn't work properly. I'm hoping that they come out with a newer version of this product where they don't necessarily have some of the issues when you're initially opening. You're like, oh man, is this what is going on with this? But product wise, I didn't have any issues. I want to state that. So let me just show you like the consistency. So when you first spray it on, you're like, oh man, is this gonna be oily? And it actually is not oily at all. This is more of a gel consistency. And when you rub it in, it says more of a natural finish. I think it's more of like a satin like type of finish versus specifically a natural finish. And that's one thing that the Supergoop, which I'm going to do a comparison of, obviously, is very different, because they actually do have a more of a natural finish. This is how Supergoop looks, and then you could tell like almost immediately that it's basically a natural finish, versus the Black Girl sunscreen. You're getting more of like a satiny, which is not bad, right? As long as it doesn't look like you're getting oily, I'm okay with that. So it's more of a satin finish, and this is right now just how it looks. Satin versus a more of a natural finish for the Supergoop. So if you have a problem with a satin finish, I don't expect most people to, but if you do have a problem with that, that may be one of your first things you kind of have a con for.
You don't like it, you don't like it.
I sure damn don't like it.
Well, then what you want me to do? Okay, you don't like it. You express your feelings.
You ain't gotta do nothing. All I'm just saying to you
don't like it. What else?
Don't expect no respect.
What else? I don't have to have any. What else? What else is going on?
Get it.
What else is going on?
So what you could do.
Next is fragrance. So this product is fragrance free. And what does that mean? Fragrance in products means that there are items and ingredients for this product that are specifically and solely there for smell purposes. This product does not have fragrance. It does have scent though. And so if you're a person like me who I don't like to put any scents on my face because of my allergies, This could have an issue. You could have an issue with that. But fortunately, after a while, you don't really smell it. So it does, like, the scent does die down after a while. So I've kind of gotten used to it. But if you're a person who's like very like anti-scent, anti-fragrance, this product may not be for you. But the scents that are in there they all have like a specific benefit in terms of like why there's benefits to why they are there. So let's talk about what's in them. Well, in specifically Black Girl Sunscreen. So this product has, you know, avobenzone, homosalate, octisalate, octocurline, all pretty well known UVA, UVB protectors for those people who are actually looking to protect their skin from with sunscreen, which you should be using every single day and reapplying, because if you don't reapply, you're not getting the full benefit of your sunscreen. And that's why I also don't use heavier sunscreens, because I'm going to be reapplying throughout the day. I don't want to be putting something heavy on my face every day, multiple times a day, and then potentially causing clogs in my skin. Ingredient-wise on the Supergoop, you actually find very, very similar ingredients in terms of the actual actives that they're using here. They are a little bit different and you can't always go by the percentages of how much is in there, just because of it all comes down to the combination in between of how the different UVA, UVB protectors work together. But you do find that this has a little bit higher percentage, so you get a 45 SPF versus the 40 SPF in the Unseen. And so that is, if you want a little bit more protection, Black Girl Sunscreen Make It Matte apparently offers that. So, next in ingredients wise, this product has all the black people products, right?
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. God, that's what I'm talking about. It was so black ass. It was black ass.
Like, you know, black people love some coconut oil. Black people love some shea butter. And so this product actually has both of those items in there. And when you see those products, when I see those products when I see those ingredients in any product, they give me a scare, right? I get scared because coconut oil is a known comedogenic. It can clog pores. That's what comedogenic means, basically, potentially can clog pores. Shea butter potentially can clog pores as well. And so when I saw that in there, I was like, should I be worried?
No. Well.
But I have not had any problems with this product. And the main reason is because they use them the correct way, right? Depending on how they're formulated in the product, they could actually be beneficial. Like coconut oil has something called lauric acid that is antimicrobial, so it could help with preventing like acne, which is like oftentimes caused by bacteria getting clogged into the skin. And then shea butter also has it can provide moisture. It is anti-inflammatory. It is anti-aging, so it helps repair the skin. They are good products inherently, but using them by themselves, like the big glop of coconut oil, the big glop of just shea butter and putting on your face, is often not helpful because they could have the reverse effects of clogging your pores because they are comedogenic. But in this product, I have not found that my pores to get clogged. But I also exfoliate on a very regular basis. Not a physical exfoliator. You should not be using scrubs on your face. Do not do it. It is the easiest way to cause your skin to be inflamed. I use acid exfoliators, like a 2% salicylic acid, or I use like a benzoyl peroxide mask. That is also that benzoyl peroxide also does some exfoliation as well. So to help prevent my pores from getting clogged. So product wise, I have not found any problems. I actually have really loved this product in the sense of like, because I'm used to the smell at this point. The consistency has gotten well. I actually enjoy, like, this is how it looks now after it's been sitting for a little bit. I actually enjoy the satin finish. And so I actually really like this product. So if you have like combination oily skin, even normal skin, if you like a little bit more, if you don't like to look very shiny, I think this product is actually really good. I actually would not, I'm hoping that they actually fix some of the packaging so you don't have some of these issues right out the gate. But these products are actually very, very similar in terms of, this actually has like the shea butter in this and jojoba oil in this as well, in the Unseen. This has more of the shea butter and the coconut oil. So product wise, these are actually very, very similar. And actually in consistency, and ingredients. The only difference that makes me hesitate to continue to buy this is price wise. Because if I can get almost the exact same ingredients in this with a little bit more SPF, it's fine SPF, but then also pay half the price, because this, I believe, at a 50 ml is about, I believe, $34, $35. This, on the other hand, is only $17, $18 at Target, and you find this at this is sold at Sephora.
Okay, check's not big enough yet. All right.
My money's not long enough yet, but give me a moment.
Okay, all right.
So if I was going to go with something that has almost the exact same protection, and I also get to support a black business, I also get to support a woman-owned business, I would go with this. If you don't mind the scent to this product. Other than that, it's a great product. I think you wouldn't go wrong with either one of these products if you don't have sensitive skin. Because I know some people who have sensitive skin cannot use chemical sunscreens at all because they can cause inflammation and irritation to their skin, which then leads to acne, blah blah blah. But if you're a person who can do chemical sunscreens, then I highly recommend this.